Hey y'all, what's going on? Please hit the like button as you come in. I didn't even send out no text messages or nothing today. I'm tripping, huh? I know I'm tripping. I don't feel that hot today, but I'm in because we got to talk about what's going on. But y'all, please hit the like button as you come in the door. I'm gonna see if I can play catch up real quick and get some of that done like I'm supposed to. I'm misbehaving and just not doing what I'm supposed to do at all. Y'all forgive me, but how is everybody doing? Y'all, please hit the like button as you come in. If you already did, I thank you in real life. I appreciate you. I love you. And for those of you who didn't hit it yet, it ain't too late. Don't even panic. You can still hit that bad boy right now. Right now, it can be hit. It can go down. Okay. So, anywho, how y'all doing this morning? How's everybody doing? How y'all feeling? What's good? What's happening? Listen, it's so many things going on right now, y'all. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. Well, I do have words. I have so many words. Let me just say, I don't have a few words. Like, if I had to say everything that was happening with just a few words, I would be at a loss. And that's real. I would totally be at a loss. Um, we got to talk about what's going on with y'all's government. As usual, they tripping. That's really that's what they know how to do best is trip. And I'm pretty sure y'all saw it. If you read the description or title of this afternoon's broadcast, they watching us, man. We being watched, and they got caught watching us. So we got to talk about that. Want to have a word about what's going on with the money. Y'all know I always got to mention the money. So we're gonna get into all those things. Let me greet everybody real quick. See how y'all doing this morning. Holler at everybody. Spiller, how you doing, sis? Glad you made it. That's right. Tell them hit that button. Z Andrew, how you doing, boo? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Plum, hey my Plum, good morning. Learning to love myself. How are you? Y'all, I forgot to hook it to Twitch. My bad. I'm really not on my grind this morning like I should be. Miss Sparkle, how you doing? Miss Bernice Reagan, how are you? It's a pleasure and a blessing. All right, we got Miss Asha. Hello, gorgeous. Good morning, good afternoon to you, CW. All right, all right. You say you just finished it. Okay. Deandra O'Neill. Hey, sis. S. Collins in the house. The beautiful Bianca Edwards is here. We got Jackie Gaines in the house. Family. RJ Gray is up in here. Yes, peaceful and productive to everybody. Y'all do remember this is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday. So we all have entered into agreement with each other that we will be doing our random acts of kindness. Don't forget, this is my Christian Key. Hello, beautiful Miriam. How are you? What a pretty picture. All these pretty folks up in here. Y'all trying to make me feel ugly early in the morning. This what we doing? Y'all want me to be insecure? Hey, Vanity. How are you? Good to see you. Candy R, happy Thursday. All right, all right. I'm so glad y'all here. Ashley, how you doing? Say it got you after 2 years, but hey, more time for replay and catching lives. That's all right. It got you, but we gonna pray that it leave you alone and turn you loose real soon. The divine Miss M. Hello, lovely lady. Happy Thursday to you. Rochelle, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, Tosh made it. Hey, girl. Tosh is back, y'all. Kim Bird, happy Thursday to you. My silver diamond, hello, beautiful. Love you bunches. I'm always happy when you can make it to come hang out with your family because we don't get to see you that much. I'm assuming it's your work schedule, but we always glad to have you whenever we can. We miss you. We love you. And everybody here, if nobody else tells you today, let me be the first one to say it to you. I love you. If you need somebody to tell you they love you today, I love you. You're beautiful. We value you. You are family. When you're not around, you're missed. All those things. It's all true. And sometimes you just need to hear it. Hey, Miss Knox, how you doing? All right, all right. So listen, I'm over here playing catch up, y'all. I ain't no good today. When I say I ain't no good, I ain't no good. It's so many things going on, y'all. I want to not want to. I want to go on Patreon today. So some of y'all come on with me. We're gonna talk about some of these issues with these dreams and stuff. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I'm having issues and I want to get it out. And then anybody else that might need help with interpretation, talking about it, getting it out, we're gonna be over there in Patreon after this live. I'm going to give y'all about 15, 20 minutes to grab you something to drink, a sandwich or something if you're hungry. And then we're going to slide over into Patreon so we can have a talk. We're going to flesh it out and flush it out today. Today we're going to. Because things are getting heavy. There's some spiritual shifts that are taking place. And I want to talk about it, but some of the things I want to discuss, I don't know if I want to discuss them right out in the open. Also, some of the supporting documents for the information that I'm going to put out there today, those have already been listed on Patreon. So those of you who have Patreon, the documents and the links are already over there, so you can get a quick look at the screenshots and the links to take you directly to the articles. I'm going to start doing that every day, like every day that we have like a real heavy one and we need to put that information out. Even the information yesterday on the ayahuasca that we were talking about, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that out too, just to be clear. We're gonna go ahead and just air everything out. Let me see who else is up in here. God's anointed daughter, how you doing? Good to see you. Leslie, hey girl, love you. All right. And BJ Dez is in the building. Hey boo. All right, all right. Don't worry. I always got y'all. I don't play no games. I don't play no games. I don't play them, this is what I think game. I'm going to get the info and really put it out there. If it's something that I just think, then I'll tell you I'm just thinking something. But if it's facts and I'm telling you it's facts, I'm going to try my best to either tell you during the live, which I normally do, but I think I'm going to start listing the sources and making sure y'all have the links. So not only can you read them, you can share it with your family too. Because they want to know what's up. They want to know what's happening. So let them know what's happening too. You can share that information throughout your social circles and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that come in handy when you have something that you can actually, show them and hand to them like, look, this is what's up. This is the information. These are the documents. It's very, very, very important. Okay. And hold on one second. Trying to keep up. Oh, child. All right. So here we go. Hey, Sharon Foner. Okay. I almost didn't see you come in the door. All right. So let's get on into it today. So the documents are as follows. Let's start let's go back to where we were prior to this. Prior to today, I mentioned that the documents were leaked from the Supreme Court, that they were there to overturn Roe versus Wade. Well, that the leak has been confirmed. It actually did happen. No shock there. And the truth of the matter is, I tried to tell y'all, I forgot who it was. One of our sisters was in here, was like, "Whoa, how would they know?" I told y'all we live in strange times. The truth is coming out about a lot of stuff. People are telling, because you got to look at a lot of people that work with the government and in the government right now. They don't even approve of the things that's going on. And because they don't approve, they're making sure that the information gets out to the public so that everybody knows what's happening and everybody can kind of prepare themselves and not get blindsided with the stuff they doing behind our backs. Because make no mistake about it, okay? They doing this stuff, but the only thing they putting on the news, corporate run, government run news, okay? Who is it, JoJo? Hey, JoJo. Happy Thursday. Yes, perilous times are here. That's a nice way to put it, and it's true. RJ Gray said, "I couldn't get last night's session off my mind. I have to read so much about what you shared with us last night. I had to make a folder with the information." I ain't mad at you, child. Make the folder. That's why I'm here, to give y'all all the goodies. Hey, Lala Chanel, our favorite student is here. Always our fave. But yeah, the truth of the matter is the leak was confirmed. This really is going down. This is really what happened. And so now we got a different set of problems, a different set of situations that I really want to dig into. Okay. First of all, let's get into the fact that we got companies who are now saying, well, since y'all doing that to my folks, this is what we gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're going to pay for their travel costs if abortions are not legal or legal at a certain point in their states, if they have to travel out of state. These companies are saying that they're going to pay for the travel costs. Ain't that something? Now let me tell you who's saying they're gonna pay for the travel costs. Let me tell you who's gonna pay for the travel costs. So Citigroup says they will pay. Oh shoot, mama's baby in here. Hey Peanut. Peanut say like the video, y'all. Thank you, Christian. And Tosh say, I hate how the good side is so disorganized compared to the evil one. But our God is the most powerful, so we'll be okay. Amen. Long as we got him, we're gonna be all right. But yeah, so these companies are saying they're gonna pay for people to travel out of state if they still want to maintain control of their own bodies. And I can't say that I disapprove. I can't say it. So I'm sorry, I was responding to somebody. So Amazon says that they will be paying if people need to travel. Hey Yvette. Amazon gonna pay. Levi Strauss, the blue jeans people, they say they're gonna pay. Who else gonna pay? Citigroup gonna pay. Yelp is going to pay. You know, Yelp, the people who do the reviews. Yelp, they say they're gonna pay for their employees. Uber and Lyft, and there's some other companies, but I wasn't able to get their information. Now, Levi Strauss says that not only will they pay for their travel costs. Hey, Nacho Twins, mama, you made it. You made it. All right. Who else we got up in here? Cassie G. I think their money is safe. No, them people, I'm telling you, Cassie, people gonna take advantage of it because you got to look at it's about money. If it was just sharing your personal information with your employer and you ain't getting nothing for it, probably not. But these people are willing to pay money and they're going to get their money reimbursed, and it's not cheap. Having to travel out of state and possibly grab a hotel room and X, Y, and Z. Hey, E. Davis. Okay, sisters, y'all coming on in. Okay. So, what the baby say? Say plenty of people will share, Cassie. It's not like the employer can share the info because of HIPAA. That's true too. And I'm sure it wouldn't go like through your manager. It will probably go through HR or whoever does the insurance or whatever like that. Yeah. Oh shoot. They say I need 22 more likes, y'all. Please thumbs up. Tosh says, if we're really on the brink of World War III, a famine and leftover Rona, why would they just decide to revoke laws? That's exactly why they would do it, Tosh, because this is the time that nobody's paying attention. This is just to create division and distraction. This is what the U.S. government has always done. If you think I'm joking, go back and check the books. Anytime something like this is happening, you got a whole war across the water, clear on clear crime, cousins fighting cousins, killing each other in the Ukraine and Russia, right? Okay. Hey, Vanessa Comagate. We love you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Hey, Egypt now, we love you. Just getting out of class. All right. So if you check their history, that's a great time when there's wars going on. Anything that is extremely distracting and it's consuming and it keeps everybody's attention, these are the times that they get these things done. Now, the problem with it is they had somebody to leak the documents, because if the documents had not been leaked, they would have done this right up under everybody's nose. No one would have known anything, and they would have gotten it done without anybody asking any questions, because everybody's eyes are on Russia/Ukraine, Vlad versus Vlad. That's what everybody is looking at, Vlad versus Vlad. And this was going to happen right under everybody's noses. And you weren't going to find out until your rights were gone, and nobody would have reacted. Just like I reported yesterday, day before, when I was first bringing this information to you all, you had Bernie Sanders that said, hey, in reaction to the public outcry, hey, leader, in reaction to that, now we're going to go ahead and draft legislation that will still protect women's rights. Hey, Rochelle. I think I spoke to you. I just want to make sure I don't miss nobody. So that's what's really going on. This is what's happening. This is how we do things. Hey, Kia Cocoa Pop. Yes, honey, we coming on in, honey. The Saints are marching in. So this is what's up. So now you got these companies saying, hey, this is what it is. Levi Strauss is saying, even if it's a part-time employee, we going to pay for it. We'll reimburse you your travel if you got to go to another state, because your rights are being infringed in the state that you live in. Hey, Mrs. Wilson. So that's what they say. Amazon is saying that they will reimburse up to $4,000 in travel. Now, Levi Strauss has not announced an amount or a cap on the amount. Amazon is saying they'll do up to $4,000 per year. So, in other words, the way I'm taking it, it looked like Amazon is saying don't go trying to do this 17 times a year. Now, you can't go get 15,000 of them procedures and we gonna reimburse them all, without fail. Hey, LaPriest, that ain't what they saying. What they saying is, look, we got you up to 4,000. Now, if you can get 2 or 3 of them out of that 4,000, then good for you. But they put a $4,000 cap on there, so I thought that was interesting. Now, what's funny, in response to this, honey, the Republicans is mad because the Republicans can't do nothing and they don't want you to be able to do nothing either. So they have said, hey, Delicia. No, at the end of the day, media ain't supporting this. This had nothing to do with the media. This got leaked. The media wasn't pushing this. The media only ended up talking about it because it was already out, much like the information with Hunter Biden. Once it's already out, then they have to address it. But they had no intention on addressing it. And you only got a few companies that's saying that they're going to reimburse the money for their workers going to get non-essential medical procedures done, which would include abortions. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Because let's be clear, what the media was pumping and is currently pumping is Vlad versus Vlad. Hey, Vet Charles. That's what's going on, period. Hey, Angel Baby, how you been? It's so good to see you. All right. So that's what's happening. Republicans is ticked off, not just the ones in Congress, the ones in Texas too. Because Texas added, real heavy restrictions like, if you over 6 weeks, you can't get it done, which is stupid. But that's what they decided to do. So they're ticked off because they know, Hazeline, they know Amazon workers and other workers that belong to different companies that are going to allow their medical benefits to cover reimbursement for this travel. They're upset. They are upset. This one can't get brushed under the rug. Tosh, girl, you ain't been paying attention to what's going on lately. What's going on lately, which is why there's such a war on platforms like mine and others, is because we will not shut up. And because we will not shut up, they're not able to brush things under the rug. That's why independent, free-speaking voices are important, because you can't brush us under the rug. Ain't no rugs. Ain't no rugs. We got hardwood floors. Ain't no rugs. And so because they're not able to shut us up, which is why they had such a hissy fit about Elon buying Twitter, because they're afraid that Elon will not help them to shut us up. That's why they're having hissy fits. That's what's going down. The days of brushing it under the rug, that was a thing, and it was possible because big media controlled the narrative. Big media controlled the mind of the masses. Hey, Dora, how you been, girl? It's so good to see you. I know you be working. Toffee Mocha, how you doing? Rochelle, thank you so much for the super chat. Says thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. Vanessa, I'm telling you, y'all better say it like it is. That's why this war on free speech is a problem. That's why you got Democrats out here saying that free speech is a threat to democracy. It does not threaten democracy. What it threatens is your ability to tell us what we're supposed to think and how we're supposed to vote and how we're supposed to feel. That's what's going on. That's why the fight and the attack on free speech is happening right now, because they're no longer able to brush things under the rug. You can't gag me at NBC because I don't work for NBC. Matter of fact, y'all ain't never even offered me a job, not even in y'all kitchen. CW say people have to call and write their senators, aka the lawmakers, to get them to recognize certain issues. Right, but the difference is with them seeing the explosion on social media, the outcry, Twitter is a beast. And the way Twitter exploded after that information leaked out about what they were doing, there was no way around them having to respond. They had to respond. They had to. And you still can't shut us up. And so now you got these companies that want to curry favor with the public, which is smart because you get your money from the public. You got people like Jeff Bezos. You think that man's stupid enough to not throw his hat in the ring to make sure that people keep ordering off Amazon? Do you think Uber and Lyft are stupid enough to not throw their hat in the ring to make sure that people keep patronizing their businesses? See, it's called smart business. When you're smart enough to pander to the people who pay you, that's called common sense. That's what's going down. Toffee Mocha say they can no longer control things like they used to. Right. And they're panicking and it's pissing them off. That's what's got these people pissed off, is that they cannot control the information that gets out. We can find truth, get documents, and they will still try to find a way to gag you, censor you, block you, take down your platforms. Even when you produce the truth, ask me how I know. You have to talk. Some of us agitate for a reason. We agitate because the people who have more money and more corporate backing, they are in the pockets of the government. CW say, I agree. Twitter, you and your reps and senators too. That's a good way to get attention. You have to. You have to. I hear you. He don't have to be on our side. Sometimes you have to pay attention. It's not about whether a person likes you. It doesn't have it has absolutely nothing to do with whether a person is on your side. If the movements that they're going to make benefit you, use your brain. We cannot be controlled anymore by emotional responses. We have to be calculated and strategic. That's what we have to do. Period. Period. That's just what it is. Jackie said, we want the real truth. Mainstream media will sugarcoat the BS. We have to look elsewhere. Exactly. And then we have to keep an eye on those independent journalists who tell the truth, because you got your boy over there, Gonzalo Lira, that was on the ground in the Ukraine, keeping it real. And that dude then came up missing. Anytime you tell the truth, anytime you're a truth teller, you are at risk for you know what. But my kid is here. She can tell you her mama don't care. Facts. Lala says exactly. Anytime you don't conform to their creepy agendas, they will try everything in their power to silence you, and society loves mindless sheep. And unfortunately, sis, plenty of people love being mindless sheep. It's easy to control them with emotional responses and triggers. They can say certain words, associate them with certain people, and you become triggered, and then you're not paying attention to what's happening objectively, what actually benefits you and what actually does not. And I can speak for Black folks because I'm good and Black, been Black. And when it comes to Black people, we can no longer afford to be emotional and have emotional responses and respond to triggers. When you're like that, it's easy for people to control and manipulate you. I'm going to need us to tell them it's bedtime, it's over, and we ain't doing it. Not no more. Now, it might have worked. It might have worked with grandma and them. It ain't working with us. No, we need facts. We need facts. And when you get caught, this is what it is. And I'm going to talk about it. Period. I'm going to talk about it. So that's what we do over here on this good porch. What you say, Jackie? Say, this is exactly why I love you and your channel. You keep it real and tell the truth. I do my best. Learning to love myself said we need to think logically, not emotionally. Amen. We done with the emotions. We done with the emotions. Unless you want to bring me they 8-track or they record, they vinyl. I listen to the emotions, but I don't want to have all them emotions involved with decision making and being strategic, because it hasn't served us. It has never served us. Never. And it will never. Okay? But now moving right along. Let's get to the money, because it's time for a money conversation. So Jerome Powell, y'all know I don't like old Romy Rome, but you know he's the head of, Federal Reserve. They raised the interest rates by 0.5%. Now that don't sound like much, but it's a lot, because this is the biggest raise we've seen, biggest jump since the year 2000. It's the beautiful CC Miller in the house. Hey, sis. Okay. So this is the biggest jump they had since the year 2000. And Jerome Powell is saying he going to do more 0.5 point jumps possibly in June and July. So we'll wait and see what happens. But now by him raising it by just 0.5 point, the stock market's still good, but we may not. Yeah, he definitely suspicious, baby girl, but we can't focus on it. We ain't got time to focus on that. Ain't none of my friends. Like, get that out your mind. Ain't none of them people your friends. Look and see whose movements benefit you, and you move like that. Say E. Davis say we have to keep our eyes open at all times. All times. All times. It don't matter what the catch is. I don't own no shares in Twitter. It don't matter what the catch is to me. Hey Vita, she said Denver in the house. Yeah, I don't care nothing about that because what he's doing is not going to affect me. I'm watching to see the effect and the impact on free speech. That's what I'm interested in. That's the only dog I got in this fight because I'm one of those people. I push, I advocate, I fight for, I believe in free speech. That's the only part of this I care about. I just want to see which way the cookie gonna crumble. And I'm not even saying he's gonna get it done. But I feel like if it's a possibility, I got my eyes on it. And I want to see which way it's gonna go. At the end of the day, I'm on Rumble anyway. I can say what I want to say. Like, let's be clear. I can go on Rumble and say anything I want to. So it really don't matter. However, I want to see which way it goes. And I do find it very telling when we start to see Democrats panicking and saying ridiculous stuff like free speech is a threat to democracy. When them people become panicked, they start to tell you what their real agendas are. This is not the time to be emotional or silly. We have to think. Lala said exactly, being emotional and not thinking critically is a major reason why we're in a predicament we're in as Black people. Facts. And we ain't doing it. Hi, Jax. Why are you being watched? Honey, why are you being watched? We all being watched. We're going to talk about that in a minute. If you hang around, you'll find out that you've been watched too. It's unfortunate, isn't it? CW say they distract us with the fluff like celebs going to space and other mess, which means nothing. Girl, say it again. And the fact that, we're not going to buy oil from Russia. Never mind the fact that you were getting such a small percentage from Russia. It had nothing to do with your gas prices. We're going to talk about that in a minute too. Mm-hmm. So, they already doing that. We're late. Like, we late. They already doing it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I don't know. I don't even know another way to put it. I don't know what honestly, I don't know what y'all not getting. Like, everything is already happening. It's in our faces. It's already happening. Michael Morris say, hey Shanitra, sorry I wasn't at New Jersey. I was looking for you, Michael. I'm doing, you know what? I ain't gonna say good, but I'm doing better than I was. I'm positive, and I'm happy to get the information out and be able to talk to y'all. Jack say, okay, I get it. We have the same in London. Child, they be doing y'all like that over there too. I believe it though. Them people crooked as hell. Vanessa, that's right. Watch them manipulate it. Hello. Hey, Lily. So dig. We got to go a little bit further. Past Jerome. So like I say, Jerome did what he did. And they're going to do a little bit more. But he did just enough so that it only affected us. It didn't affect the stock market. So, that's good. All right. You say, well, I guess we'll be seeing y'all in the gulags. You ain't going to see me. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to let y'all have it, Tasha. Y'all can have it. Say Big Brother's always been around. They sure have, but they done got caught this time. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. So the stock market is okay. We are not. But that's all right. All right. So let's get on. That's right. People need to be woke. They need to be woke up. And speaking of being woke up, did y'all notice that the clear people have Columbus our word? Have y'all noticed that? The word woke has been Columbus. They have Columbus that word. We sitting up here and I'm watching the news, and the man was like, oh, the woke mob, the woke media. I'm like, first of all, stop Columbus in people's words. Y'all running around pushing agendas does not equal woke. Stop it. Lala said exactly, we living in the Hunger Games times. These people better wake up. Yeah, we already in it. Yeah, they getting sloppy and keep getting caught. Dr. J said, think about when you went to the movies. You never knew they were putting subliminal messages like popcorn and drinks. That's right. A lot of stuff went on and we didn't know nothing. We didn't know a thing. You say, yeah, I'm sick of the woke. Everything that happens, it literally gets like watered down and diluted to a point that it no longer has the meaning that it originally had. Like it's pitiful. Dina the Explorer, hey boo, say the masses think they're woke, but believe anything the government tell them. Girl, say it again. Say it again. Y'all, please hit the like button. Spiller say I need 20 more likes. I know I'm good for it, y'all. Please. Am I good for a thumb? Yeah, woke ain't woke no more. Woke ain't woke no more. Woke gone. Woke is sleeping in a son of a gun. Woke is taking a nap. Woke is hell at the moment. Okay, woke gone. But let's get on to these oil prices. Now, y'all see that we still paying at the pump. We suffering at the pump. They done did everything but talk about our mamas at the pump. Okay? This is what's going on. Now, mind you, while we struggling, we suffering. Let's talk about the money. Let's talk about the money. Tell me why Shell, y'all know Shell, the gas people, the oil and gas people. Do y'all know Shell made $9.1 billion this quarter? The first quarter of the year, January, February, and March, $9.1 billion this quarter. Do you realize last year, January, February, and March? Okay, I tell you what, they made $9.1 billion January, February, March in the first quarter. How much y'all think they made January, February, and March of last year? I want to see the chat. I want to see what y'all think. Nisi Rose, hey, gorgeous. All right, doing laundry, but you're listening. All right. I can work with that. Got to do that laundry sometime. How much do y'all think these people actually made? 9.1 billion this quarter. How many you think they made last quarter? Kids say the pump and those like me heat their house with oil. Thank God it's getting warm so I can turn off my heat. Right. Premium at $5.09 a gallon. See there? They ain't no good. These people eyes are open but blind to everything around them. Thank you. Say it again, girl. Hey, Wicked 548. How you doing? Happy Thursday. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know. Ain't nobody giving me no guesses on billions. How many? Are we going to say it's in the billions? How many billions y'all think they made last year? I want some guesses. They made a whole heap of money this year. 9.1 billion. I ain't getting no guesses. Hey, Angel A. I ain't got to that story yet. That's coming up. So since I ain't getting no guess. Okay, thank you. Learning to love myself gave me a guess. 4.5 billion. Lower. Go lower. 6 or 7 billion. Oh no, much lower. Vita says 6 million. Lower. 500. No, they made 9 billion this year. 20 billion. No, much lower. Go lower. No, last year, 3. There you go. Miss Sparkle is in the neighborhood. Last year, them people only made $3.2 billion. I said that to say this, 3 to 4. Yep, you're in that neighborhood, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. Okay. She said 1.1 last year. That was a little too low. $3.2 billion. 3.2 billion last year. This year, first quarter, 9.1 is what they cleared. Michael say, no wonder this country is so corrupt in the last few years. Life used to be so much simpler than it is right now. So true. Yeah, imagine that. 3.2 to 9.1. 3.2 to 9.1. Hey, Auntie Eva. So what does that really say? See, this is what I'm always saying. When things start happening in the media, and they're telling you to watch Vlad versus Vlad. Keep your eyes on Vlad versus Vlad. Keep your eyes on it. start to believe that this is so important that we need to be okay with creepy sleepy Joe giving these people billions upon billions of dollars. Meanwhile, they won't even give American citizens who pay taxes $50 of their own tax money to help offset buying this gas that's through the doggone roof. And I'm gonna tell you something else gonna piss you off in a minute. Hey, Shanika, see, so ain't got nothing to do with Putin. Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with Putin. It's a money grab. Yeah, they finishing it off all right. They finish. Ain't gonna be no middle class when they done. Went up to 568 in San Diego. They out there robbing y'all at the pump at pistol point. But now get this. It's a money grab. 90 million tons in lethal aid December. 33 million. Another, not 33 million, 33 billion, 33.6. Then they turn around and want to give another couple of billion. Then he trying to get another few billion. They just shoveling money. Y'all be quiet. We gonna give them all these weapons that cost money. Y'all be quiet. When it's time, and mind you, they keep up in the military budget. Keep up in the military budget so they can give the money back to these military contractors. And now we're seeing that how Vlad versus Vlad gave them a cover to make a run on this oil money. Every time they put something in the media and they're shoving it down your throat, stop listening to these people, because what they're telling you, this is the Kansas City Shuffle. The Kansas City Shuffle is when they make a commotion to the left, but on the right hand side, it's another guy with his hand in your purse. We live in the Kansas City Shuffle. They telling us look all the way to the east to Vlad versus Vlad, but on the west hand side, their hand is in your pocket. They made a run in the oil business. They made a run for the money. Delightful DLB, how you doing? Say Bernie Elizabeth tried to warn us. Hey, everybody. Yeah, Bernie kept it real. Elizabeth, I be on the fence with her, but sometimes she be on point. I give it to her. They make a run. It's true. Wicked 548 say yes, always the look over here politics. They always telling you to look over here and they robbing you over there. Yes. And now the oil industry is getting in to get their piece. Yes, a shell game pushing our money to the elite, and yes, contractor friends. I don't really watch them either. Now what I will do, I will turn to the news after I got the facts to see what lies they tell to kind of go off the facts. And then usually I can kind of figure out why they're telling the lies they're telling once I actually know the facts first. So when I listened to them, it was kind of like when I watched Portia's show. I was watching it to try to get the lies out of it and see which lies was going to be exposed, what lie you going to tell, why you told that lie. You know, I watched the news to try to catch them in their stuff. Vanessa saying that people suffer and pay for it. Okie dokie. All right. Hey, Nadia. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all know I be trying with my analogies. I be trying. Yes. Okay. So now let's talk about it. Pete. Biden requested a certain amount of money for the military budget. This was way before February when everything jumped off with Vlad versus Vlad. He requested a certain amount. They actually approved him for a higher amount, and he went back to ask for more money for the military budget. Now, at that point, they were pulling out of Afghanistan. So it's like, why would you need such a big military budget? Why would they approve a bigger military budget, except for the fact that they had already planned Vlad versus Vlad ahead of time? See, this is a proxy war, meaning this is the UN and the US fighting with Russia, but using Ukraine to do it. Period, point blank. I said it. If I get in trouble, I do. RJ Gray said over 3 billion last year, 9 billion in the first quarter. That means they are on track to make over 36 billion over the years, about a year's end. Wow, the math ain't mathing correctly in their favor. They getting paid. Yeah, Elizabeth, all right. I ain't got nothing against her. Sometimes she be a little off to me, but I don't have nothing against her. Bernie, all right with me. You watch them too after you get the facts. Yeah, Joe is trash. I tried to tell people don't vote for Joe. I said don't vote for Joe. I got people don't speak to me now because I told them don't vote for Joe. And some of them same people lost their job because Joe told them to get a jab, but you can't work. And I laughed my butt off. Angel A said, I worked at oil and gas. International API certified. It's dirty, y'all. It is. Thank you, baby girl, for welcoming everybody. I appreciate that. Lala say the media loves putting the public in a frenzy to further perpetuate the nefarious activities of the government and large corporations. CW said they want us back in offices, but China in another strict lockdown. Make it make sense. China crazy. Now I'm gonna just say that. Now, if I get in trouble, I take it. China's crazy. So you watch to see how they spin it and what narrative they want. Right. That's why I do it. That's why I do that. I always keep an eye on them. Now, Morafro, is that Morafro or Morafro? Morafro? Hey, welcome. Say the military is used to move transfer wealth from 99% to the top 1% without having to divulge the information because of national security. I love you. I just met you, but can I just say I love you dearly? I love you dearly. Okay, Delightful DLB say, as for a large military budget and the troops don't get none of it. No, at all. Hey, Nita H. Oh, God's anointed daughter says the OJs told us years ago for the love of money. Yes, yes. And the Bible told you that the love of money is the root of all evil. Baby girl say, very proud to say I ain't vote for Joe, and me either. Yeah, China's scary as hell. The only Chinese food I want is over here where I can order it on Uber Eats. That's the only one I want. Lily say you right because of Joe and the jab. I can't work on certain TV sets because I refuse to get the jab. He messing with our money. That's the point. Trying to drive people into poverty or compliance. Period. So that went on. They done made that jump from 3.2 billion up to $9.1 billion. Okay. Now let me get my calculator because my brain ain't fast today and I ain't trying. I refuse. I decline. So let's see. So we done had a $5.9 billion increase, a $5.9 billion difference in what they made first quarter last year and first quarter this year. Hey, Ashanti. Hey, Destiny Morton. Hey, Sharon Stanley. More Afro says, love you right back from Canada. You hilarious and brilliant at the same time. Thank you for bringing up these important topics in such an entertaining way. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please come often. I love when we get our folks from Canada. Nisi Rose is here from Canada. And I think we had one other person here from Canada, but y'all are so welcome. All right, Bookie. Just simply, how you doing? You ain't too late. You ain't never too late. It's always good to see you. So not only did we witness this $5.9 billion jump from first quarter last year to first quarter this year. Okay. Let's talk about the subsidies, shall we? Oh yeah, let's talk about the subsidies. So these people are getting subsidies from regular, ordinary, everyday people. Yes, your governments, and this is not just the U.S. government. Don't think that I'm just here to bash the U.S. government. I bash all governments. I'm an equal opportunity government basher. Okay, so don't think that I'm just bashing the American government. I don't like none of them. I don't like Lord Farquaad up there in Canada. I don't like Boris. Okay, Bori baby over there in the UK. I don't like Macron or the macaroon over there in France. I ain't been able to stand Buhari for years over there in Nigeria. I don't like none of them. So please don't think that I'm just going after Sleepy Creepy Joe. I don't like none of them. I didn't like the monkey with a wig when he was in office, and I ain't like Obama either. Okay? I don't like none of them. All right? Egypt, what's that song you told me that you was telling me earlier this year or last year? What was it? I don't like bleeps. I don't like bleep. I don't like nobody. That's me right there. That song. Egypt taught me this song. The little dude was going off saying he don't like nobody. Okay. He said he got time today. I got time every day. Okay. So what you say, sis? Say go ahead and teach us. No caps from you, Queen. No caps, babe. No caps. I don't like none of them. We bash all governments equally because they all in on it. Thank you. All of them, certain level. They got high level tyranny, high level corruption. Taj say, Some same, I bash all of them equally. They all friends and high five at the Bilderberg and they rituals. That's right. JoJo says same sentiment, Shanitra. I don't trust none of these people in power. They untrustworthy and evil. Right. And I don't even believe they wash every night. Nasty selves. But let's talk about these subsidies. So now over $500 billion in subsidies globally for the fossil fuel industry. This is what's going on right now. Over 500 billion globally. Now they was at 290 billion between 2017 and 2019, with 95% of that going to oil and gas. The other 5%, they stretched out for, electricity, coal, different stuff like that. But the majority of these subsidies are going to oil and gas. So now you got to ask a question. I got to ask a question anyway. And the question that I got is, if you all are getting these huge subsidies from governments all over the world, all over, and you're dodging these windfall taxes, because see, some of the government's been whispering about, with them making this kind of money, the windfall taxes. They're dodging these windfall taxes, even though they're clearly making a windfall. You getting over $500 billion in subsidies from these governments globally. You made $9.1 billion in profits in the first quarter. This is one company. That's just Shell. Wait a minute. Wait. BP done had their biggest quarter in history. They wouldn't even release the numbers. I tried to get my hand on the numbers, y'all, and couldn't touch them. BP made more money in the first quarter of 2022 than they have made since their inception, since their beginning, since their genesis. These criminals are picking the meat off our bones. Jackie, thank you for the super chat. She says, all of your commentary is always on point. Send a little love your way for a job well done. Well, I thank you. Angel A say all my work was federally funded. Facts. Corporate welfare, 100%. Yes, but they get the corporate welfare, but then when they make the money don't come back to the people that because that's tax money. That's tax money. That's right, Egypt. That's the song. I don't like nobody. We can keep it gangster. We can keep it cordial, however you want to go about it. That's how I feel about these governments. Any way they want to go about it. But I'm going to tell you business, and I'm going to talk about you. Angel A said they buy and sell lines to qualify for federal funding. It's a game. Not just the buying and selling of the lines, honey, the subsidies. It subsidizes their business operations, what they need to pay to function. The money they need in order to stay operational is being subsidized by governments, by taxpayers globally. Marafro says Zelensky is demanding $7 billion a month financial support on top of military and NATO already sending. That's his fee for the proxy war. Right. That's why they giving this little skid mark, whatever he asked for. He's so punchable. I swear he is. Hey, Miss Gigi. Child, we doing what we do up in here. Say transmission gas lines get you in the federal system. God's gift and gardening. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, welcome. I don't remember you being here, but you highly welcome. Y'all, please welcome anybody you haven't seen before. Please, y'all, be friendly. Make sure folks know that they are welcome here. Jackie said, you know why BP wouldn't release their numbers? Because it might make us pass out. Probably so. But I want to know about them subsidies. I want to know when y'all gonna cut that. What you see? Angel A say 100% preach. They got loads of money, not as much as the Vatican though. Well, child, who got more money than the Vatican? He is a skid mark, little dingy, nasty self. And he looked like he stank. Delightful DLB say they don't pay taxes, plus they get government welfare. Walmart get money when they hire people who on benefits. They sure do. And there's a lot of companies that get a kickback for hiring people on benefits just to get them off the benefits. And then they're not going to pay them good. And the insurance ain't going to be worth a darn. And they about to be treated like they on the plantation. Destiny say they out here being frivolous with the corporate, with the corruption and evil, like God ain't coming and they not going to the upper room. They don't care. I don't understand. Girl, they don't care because they don't believe in you. They don't believe in our God. These are some godless animals. Say they use the public money to fund their nonsense. That's exactly what they do. That is exactly what they do. But let's move on to who watching us. Because we being watched, y'all. Oh, yeah. Those of you who got Patreon, y'all can go see the screenshot and click links and read articles in the whole 9 yards. Okay? But we got to talk about this thing. Alita, thank you so much for the Cash App. That's so sweet. I love you. Let me send a heart right back right now. So let's talk about who's watching us. Huh? Let's talk about it. I love this quote, and it's on point and so timely. Marafro says socialism for the rich and rugged individualism for the rest of us. From Jimmy Dory. Yes, and it's on point. Hey, T-Bell. Spiller say I need 8 more likes. I need 8 more y'all to look out for your sis, man. 1, 2, 3. Hit that button. Give me a thumb. Give me a thumb. So let's talk about who's watching us and who've been watching us for a little minute and the fact that they got caught. I love when a plan comes together. So the CDC, can you believe that? The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, been watching us, y'all. They bought access to track cell phones during the pandemic. Now, the documents were obtained through the Freedom of Information Act by Motherboard, which is a part of Vice. You know, that company. I like old Vice. They've been tracking locations. Let me give y'all all the facts, and then I want to know what y'all think about this. Tracking locations. The CDC bought the data from a company called SafeGraph. Now, SafeGraph is shady and trifling as hell. They so shady and trifling that Google won't even deal with them. Google actually banned them from the Play Store. They can't even get on the Play Store. SafeGraph so trifling that one of their owners, investors, is Peter Thiel, which is a former head of Saudi intelligence. Oh, they real slimy and trifling. So that's who the CDC got in bed with and bought records so that they could track American citizens. Now, ain't this something? They ain't got no right. They ain't got no warrant from no judge, but they tracking us, y'all. They tracking us. Now, they claim that they were supposed to be monitoring people in their movement patterns, okay? But they're able to see individual people. The CDC claimed that they had plans to use the software specifically in the interest of monitoring the Navajo Nation. Why you need to monitor them people? Mind your business. You done already stole everything from them. Hey, Sonny, I wasn't surprised either, but I was surprised that we got the proof, the facts, the documents, and it's all out there. The Freedom of Information Act, that's how them doctors was able to get them documents from Pfizer, because they tried not to give them up, but they got them. So now Motherboard used the same Freedom of Information Act to get these documents and find out that the CDC was buying your information and tracking American citizens. Jackie say that ain't all that's been reported. It said that more people passed than what was originally reported. I don't believe that at all. I believe half the people died from something else with these lying suckers. Nisa say that's been happening here during the pandemic as well. Say there better be a class action suit for this mess. You know I'm watching it, and y'all know the minute I hear anything about it, I'm going to tell you. So get this. Come on. They spent $420,000 taxpayers' dollars for this information. Let me say it again. They spent, this is per year, $420,000 per year. $420,000 per year for this information to track American citizens, where we go, who we talk to, everything. Don't worry, it's more information. Because see, this thing here raised my pressure up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay? Hold on. There's more. They wanted to monitor schools and churches. Okay. Yeah. Schools and churches. They use the data for monitoring curfews And then they use open-ended cases like not just curfews, neighbor to neighbor, to see if you went to see your neighbor, if you went to your neighbor's house. They're the churches and places of worship. So they didn't stop at churches. If it's a masjid, if it's a mosque, if it's a temple, whatever it is, any places of worship monitored, schools, pharmacies, they focus. And then they said they focused on violence. How you gonna see violence from a phone unless y'all tapping in and you using it to use the camera or the microphone? I didn't understand that they was focused on violence. How? Hey, Savannah Rios from Sweden. All right. All right. Well, welcome from Sweden. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. And get this, the procurement documents, meaning the documents that they filled out in order to get the permission to do these unconscionable acts. The procurement documents was citing that this was an urgent C-19 procurement request. But half the stuff that they got in there ain't got nothing to do with C-19. And they left the uses open so they could use it for absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. So hold on. Now, the research point of intent. Now, this is most stuff that they was watching. The physical activity. They wanted to see where you went. Like if you was going to parks, if you was going to places for chronic disease prevention, they checking to see how many times or who's going to the gym. They were checking to see who was going to weight management businesses. What they got to do with the Carnival 19? What they got to do with the Carnival 19? Being watched, and now you're caught. That Freedom of Information Act is a son of a gun. And don't y'all be surprised if we don't start seeing more and more information coming out because of different entities that are interested in telling the people the truth, start using that Freedom of Information Act to get more documentation on what's really going on. Now, ain't that something? Angel, hey, I forgot you got here after. You didn't know that's what I call it. That's the Carnival 19. Because you can't say the word. You say the word, they'll come get you. Miss Gigi say, ever since they've been sending them payloads in space, they've been tracking us, no small wonder. But the problem is the CDC, what you doing tracking people? What they did not expect was that we were ever going to find out. That's the issue. They never thought we were going to find out. Let them, when you say let them Freedom of Information Acts fly. Let them fly. Jackie say, well, guess I'm guilty because I didn't stop doing nothing. No, I didn't stop doing a thing. I did exactly what I wanted to do the entire time. And as I will always. As I will always. There will never be a time in history when I don't do what I want to do. That occasion will never come to pass. I want them to keep waiting on the day when I'm not going to do what I want to do. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. I get tired of them scam calls, but I be, y'all forgive me because way things going now with mama being in the hospital, I be scared not to, look up a number and make sure it's a legit number. Leaders say, I'm going to look up in the sky and give them the middle finger. Hopefully they see that. But yeah, the actual a screenshot of the document and the link to the article with Motherboard and Vice is over there on Patreon. Make sure y'all get that because this is what it really is. They use the pandemic as a tool to take on more power. Yeah, they absolutely did. Absolutely did. Say, I might be new to this page, but I'm right in line with you. That's all right, honey. You know how it is, honey. When we on the same page, we all just link up together. Yep, you can download the Freedom Information Act for free. Find out what you want to know. Very true. And if you find out something good, put it on social media, put it on the internet. Let it be known. CDC tracking us so they can play funny with the numbers for the Carnival 19. That's exactly what they're doing. Ooh, Savannah, we talking about the CDC tracking us using a shady company to buy your data so that they can track your cell phones and know where you go, when you're home, how long you home, who you visited, when you went to church, when you went to the gym, all that. Not your twins mama say, OMG, I just got a scam call at the same time. They listening to us, they gonna get us. They gonna get us, they trying to get us. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how they're supposed to divide because everybody that heard about this was pissed off. So I don't know who we dividing from. I don't know. Y'all lost me on that one. Y'all lost me on that one, honey. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't trust them. Let me just say for the record, anything y'all accuse them of, I'm going to lean toward believing you. So whatever you say they did, I'm going to say they probably did. You say it's time to get off these smartphones. Yeah, they smart all right. Angel Baby say, Shanitra, I don't know if you noticed at night time, the cable networks be doing work at night. I mean, they liable to do anything. You miss your old BlackBerry. I'm about to go back to one of them trap phones. Hey, Brittany Janae. Say, I wonder, I've been getting these weird text messages. Okay, these people they crafty. To borrow that word from Gabor, these girls is crafty. Marafro say something like 70% of CDC funding comes from the biopharmaceutical industry. Their bosses are Pfizer and company, and people that own these pharmaceutical companies also have other businesses. That's true. My problem with the CD and the C is that they use $420,000 of taxpayers' money per year to pay for this data from this shady company to monitor and spy on people that you got the money from. How the hell you take my money and use my money to spy on me? I want every nickel back. I want every nickel back. Taj say we to divide us from the zombies. Okay, gotcha. I'm with you too. I believe you. Hold on. Taffy Mocha say, I believe they did it and it's all about starting confusion. Well, they did it because the document's there. One thing about it, when it's in black and white, ain't no lying out of that. That's why I like documentation, because you can't lie out of that. Ain't no way to spin that. Ain't no way to spin that. You just got to work with what it is, baby. That it just is what it is. So now let's get on to the funny papers. I know we done spent so much time on the news, y'all. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. So let's talk about it. Well, they saying, y'all, the rumor is out. Now, the rumor started a while back with Giselle and Peter with the good skin. They used to be married to Cynthia Bailey on RHOA. Now, I don't know if it's true, but the rumors are out. They saying that this man been filming with them. I think it's a good thing for Giselle because she need to fake another relationship real quick. That's right. To that brick Nokia. Take me back too. So whether it's true or not remains to be seen. What we do know is that she was seen at his bar one in Baltimore, and apparently there was some filming in Miami. I don't know. I don't have all the insight, but I know the people is really going to the left on this one. I don't know whether it's trustworthy information. The information of me initially came from Media Takeout. We know they be lying and stuff, but it's other people that had this rumor out before them. That's the only reason I'm kind of giving it a little bit of attention, is because the rumor was out before Media Takeout jumped on it. Okay. Well, in any relationship we see with Giselle is likely going to be fake for a number of reasons. Now, I'm trying to be nice to this lady, but for a number of reasons. See, another fake relationship said it's true. But one thing about it, Peter know how to play the game on the show. And, you know, Peter sometimes get into it with the girls. Peter might actually make Giselle interesting. I'm just saying. Jackie say, fake it till you make it Giselle. CW say Peter's a mess, but can't knock the hustle. Right, because you know if Peter coming on the show, he gonna get his cut. Just like he told that boy Matt that was going with Kenya that he should have got his cut because the rest of them getting their cut. Okay. Savannah say, just wanted to say how much I enjoy your channel. I moved to Sweden from the US and they don't have Bravo here, so I catch up with all the housewives from you. Oh, that's so precious. I'm glad that we can be here for you. And we might have to do some watch parties in Patreon or something, or in our Zoom environment, so that way you can watch some of the stuff, girl. Or matter of fact, I tell you what you do. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Savannah Rios, you see my information scrolling on the screen? Send me an email or send me an inbox. And what I will do for you is I'll make sure that you're able to watch Bravo. Okay, I got you. Don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. All right. You say she denied it. Well, then maybe it's not so. I think it might have been something to it because the rumors are not new. I think it might have been something to it. Maybe she's not going to bring him on the show, but let's be honest. It would be real cool. It would be real cool if she did. It would help her out. You say you're not surprised she would break girl code like that. I mean, is it really girl code? Because she showed up to Cynthia's wedding and then talked about it after the fact. Remember that? Talked about she was scared to be there and it was a spreader. Yeah, Peter's a character. I like Peter. BJ did say I do like some Peter though. He entertaining being in women's business. He sure is. I already said my issue with Peter is not about the show. My issue with Peter is that he refused to tell us his skincare regimen. Like that's my only beef with Peter. Much like Louis and his eyebrows. RJ Gray say, did you hear about the young man that tackled talking about Dave Chappelle? I heard about it, but you know, it looked like he got what he was looking for. Nothing to see here. LJ Forever said if Giselle try and treat Peter like a sucker for her green eyes, she gonna mess around and get her feelings hurt. Yeah, Peter got a real slick mouth. So, but she sis say she denied it. I didn't see that she denied it. I have to go see. Hey, Coffee Brown, how you doing, pretty lady? You gonna catch the playback? I feel you. Say she not saying it right now because all her other relationships were a flop. If this is going on, you really believe it's a relationship, or is this a matter of let me try a storyline right quick on y'all? Egypt said we need 13 more likes, y'all. Help me out, please. Say he messing with the fur line boots. I'm done. Say the cast from RHOP had dinner at bar 1. Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying? Like that don't necessarily mean it's something going on, but it don't necessarily mean that it's not something going on either. Nene actually did not call Peter a B. She told him to stop acting like one. Told him to stop trying to be one. That's what Nene told him. And then Cynthia took it to the level of, oh, you called him a B. No, she didn't. I feel like Nene should have quit fooling with Cynthia right then at that moment. That's what she should have done. LJ Forever saying Candace's husband want her. Now Cynthia's ex-husband, Giselle, trying to be the Portia of Potomac. I can't even touch that, LJ Forever. You actually had me speechless. I have no words. We need 4 more likes, y'all. Look out, look out. Help me out. She did not call that man that. She told him to stop trying to be one. Y'all so bad. Y'all done sat up here and told a story on that lady. She did not say that. Go back and look at the clip. RJ Gray say, did you hear about the young man that ran up? Yes, I did. I did. Nene was like, you are Peter or like you are Peter or Patricia. Yeah. Toffee Mocha said, I wonder will Peter hang with the men? He can help Chris out. He can't help Chris out. Chris ain't got no hustle. Chris ain't got no hustle. The only way Peter can help Chris is if he give Chris a fry cook job in the kitchen at bar 1. Now, if Chris want to go work in the kitchen at bar 1, then Peter can help Chris. Because unless Peter finna give Chris a job, ain't no help for Chris. How is anybody gonna help Chris? I'm just saying. I don't know if Chris want a job. I'm just saying. It ain't none of my business, but I'm just saying. Okay. So then another thing, while we talking about RHOP, why they saying that upcoming in this season that Candace gonna end up getting in a they saying fight. I'm assuming it's got to be an argument with Bigfoot. You say not a fry cook. A fry cook. That's the job that best suits him. Coffee Brown say Giselle must have helped with opening bar 1. Gigolo Peter. How was she gonna help him open up bar 1 when she was barely able to paint that she shed? Now come on, sis. Say, didn't he have a midtown bar too? Talking about in Atlanta. I think something happened with the one in Atlanta. He ended up not opening the one in Atlanta, but I know he had Carolina and Miami. And now he got Baltimore. You would like to see Peter? I wouldn't. I don't want nobody to go help Candy. Let Candy work with that spinoff by herself. Let her spin on that. LJ, hey silent killer, who are you? LJ say Peter would get along real good with Mia's Mac Daddy G. Yes, I love G. G is that dude. I don't like Mia, but I like that dude. Yeah, Chris got to help himself out. Chris got to decide that he want a job. Oh, Bigfoot is Mia, G's wife. Sasquatch. God's gift to garden and say love the stream, but I gotta run. Gotta go sign on the mobile. All right, we'll see you soon. Brittany Janae said there's a video on Twitter that Mia and Wendy got into it. Ooh, then I heard there was some glass thrown between Mia and Candace. Okay, so that must have been the fight, because I was sitting there like, I know good and hell well Candace did not walk her little tail up the Bigfoot and start swinging. I know that didn't happen. Nita H say Peter is slick, so Giselle better be careful or she'll be crying again on national TV for real, like she did over Herman. Yeah, because Peter will leave her high and dry. Let her get slick at the mouth. It'll be like, and he'll be done told, girl, this was just an arrangement. You asked me to help you out because you flopping, and you know I ain't never liked you, and I ain't been no. I'm telling you, Peter's definitely not one of the girls because he liked to hold around too much. But Peter got one of the girls' tendencies. Now Peter will tell your business. AAE, thank you so much for the super chat. She said you was on my live yesterday. Oh man, what happened? I didn't see you in the comments. You normally be in the comments, sis. Hey Amuse, girl, where you been? CW said I like Mia and G. They are mess and good for TV. Mia's delusional. I don't like Mia. I like G. They help her set up there and try to put her mama out there, play victim, pull them clear Jason tears. No, I don't see it for Bigfoot. I don't see it for Edward James almost at all. Miss Wilson say, do you think Peter is using G's house for the home repair show he and Apollo was supposed to have? They gonna call it tear down on the come up. Listen, you messy, and I love it. You mean to listen? Giselle need to let them use it as a set. That way she can get a check. It's the truth though. If Peter get that boy a job as a fry cook, it's gonna change his life. It'll change his whole life. CW say Peter has dated a lot of black Hollywood ladies. Yes, he have. Yes, he have. And that I think that would increase Giselle's real estate a little bit. Yeah, he got the messy boots bad. Peter will tell your business. You was working out and driving, so you were just listening. So we didn't get none of your comments yesterday. That's cool. I'm just glad you was here. Say you've been with working activities. I understand. I just want you to know we happy to see you here. You never saw it for Mia, but her husband is okay with you. I love G. I didn't like him thrusting and licking his tongue out at people, but I like OG. G all right. Yeah, lied about her illness. That thing lied about everything. I just don't like her. I don't like her. Hey, I am unique. See, imagine Chris and Apollo. No, Chris can't hang with Apollo. Apollo is a crook, but Apollo kind of cool in a way. Ain't nothing cool about Chris. His little dingy self. Coffee Brown says she knows powerful people in B-more, and they could use some celebrity there to bring money in the area. Them church people club on Saturday. Okay, yeah, he might have used her for connections. That makes sense. Yeah, she said tear down on the come up. Chris can't hang with Peter and Apollo. No, he gonna have to stay there with Dorothy and Candace. Yeah, that's a no. Imani Taylor, how you been? Oh, you at work? Well, we miss you too. Hey, Lisa Gordon, where you been? Say yes, Shanitra. Nene told Peter about being in women business. Right. That's all she was telling him. Stay out women business. That's right. Peter do get around. And he's interesting. So that was great when we saw him in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Hey, talk true. Say Peter's a true Jamaican. He know how to hustle. Amen. And I respect it. I do. Broke a track broke. Y'all say what you want to say. Peter ain't that broke. I bet you I ain't open up 3 businesses. I can't. If I could, I would. Not no 3 restaurants. Most people go bankrupt in the first year, and he's still trucking, so he ain't that broke. AAE say, talk truth, he absolutely is a hustler. Peter just need an accountant that he trusts that can handle his money, and an attorney that would be helpful too. How you know that man ain't got no attorney and a accountant? That wouldn't make sense. He got to have one. So yeah, been busy with work, but listen to your lives on playbacks. Well, I appreciate it, and we love you. It's for you to listen if you want to stay and listen. Okay. So I thought that was interesting. I'm definitely interested in finding out what in the world went on between Secret Squirrel and Bigfoot. That sounds like the mismatch of the century. I'm not sure how this thing gonna play out. You say Cynthia should have stayed with Peter. Who told you it was her choice? I'm just saying. You know, you can't keep a man don't want to be kept. Now, always remember that, ladies. If a man act like he want to go, let him go. Okay, I know y'all not from Florida, but let me drop it in your chest. JT Money said, let it go. Let it go. When a hoe want to hold, just let it go. You can't hold on to somebody that want to be in the street. Peter wanted to be in the street. She couldn't hold it. She couldn't hold that man. Yeah, I would love to see Peter on Potomac. Make no mistake about it. I would tune in and watch. I almost doze off on Giselle scenes, but if she could get Peter in her scenes, I would be paying attention. That's right, AE. JT Money, pimping on wax. What? Kite to the boys. Okay, I'd rather you. Ooh. Okay, don't start me. Okay, because that's back to my era when I was still in the streets. Now that was, that was pre-Jesus. Don't let me go back. I don't want to go back. No, not no Soleil, honey. Soleil, that stuff he did with Soleil, that was that commercial stuff. The JT Money we like is JT from the Poison Clan, and right after he left Poison Clan and linked up with Too Short, I hate hoes, hoes hate me. That's the JT Money we like. That Soleil stuff was for the outsiders. That wasn't the real JT Money. No. What's sad, and this is just, off topic. What's sad is, even when you don't live a certain type of life no more, do y'all know y'all can hear certain songs and your mind will take you all the way back and you remember all the lyrics from stuff that you ain't listened to for years and you be so shamed. I know I be shamed. I'm just saying. That's right, Angel A. Couldn't run. Don't try to keep nobody don't want to be kept. CW say Peter has the it factor, period. He do. And he got a real good moisturizer that he won't tell us what it is. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to think that maybe he washed his face with coconut water or something. I'm not sure what he do, but I have actually had a chance to talk to Peter, and I asked him for his skincare regimen, and he tried to play like, oh, I don't do nothing, just soap and water. Sir, respectfully, you lying. That's all I'm saying. Brittany Janae say, I just want Tacky Giselle to finish her house and hope the colors are coordinated. Baby, I want you to fast and pray on that because I don't know whether that's ever going to happen. BJ Dad say Peter doing his own thing. Cynthia could not handle him, but he is Jamaican. Oh, there you go. I ain't going to say nothing other than that, but there you go. There you go. Say Peter is very interesting and he talk ish and back it up with these businesses occur. He sure do. That's right, Tosh, pre-Jesus. Listen, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like, oh, I had it all together my whole life. There was a time. That's all I'm going to say, sis. There was a time. It happened to you. You were sitting there and they played one of them songs and your mind went all the way back. That's right, RJ Gray. That was pre-Jesus now. That was pre-Jesus. Angel A said, oh, yes, the shameful memory. Ooh, girl, the shameful memories. Oh, have mercy. Their memories, they take you back now. They take you back. You got to be careful. Nisa say, oh, yes, that's me when I hear Ludacris song, What's Your Fantasy? What? You get took all the way back. Yeah, you say it's that good old shea butter. He got to be doing more than that, though. Have y'all ever just took time, ignore his behavior, attitude, personality, the beard, everything? Look at that man's skin, find one flaw, and get back to me. Dr. J, thank you so much for the super chat. Say Nene had to eat her words. Peter had to open her lounge. He was there more than Nene. I think he did it for Greg. Actually, no, sis, but thank you for the super chat. Actually, no, him and Nene are very close. So she wasn't eating words. That's really her friend. He wasn't even offended at what she said. Cynthia was pretending to be offended. That's why I said Nene should have dropped Cynthia way back then. But I sure appreciate the super chat. Todd say I wash my face with coconut oil. Ah, how does that work out for you? Okay, more Afro say organic beef tallow. Now you know what? I grew up with beef tallow, cocoa butter. Tallow has anti-aging components. I bet that's Peter's secret. You reckon that's why I ain't age either? Because mama them used to put tallow on us. Huh. I'm wondering. What about Al Green take you back? Okay, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, his skin is flawless. The man got some mean skin now. Everybody can't both skin like that. Back seat, windows up. That okay, my bad. I almost went in with you. I understand how to get you there. Yeah, Peter got beautiful skin. Ain't a flaw nowhere. Not a flaw nowhere. Say he's a good looking Papa Smurf. See, he one of them people where he got good features. I would never look at him and be like, "Oh, he's so fine," but he got good features. His skin is just amazing. The fact that his gray hair went perfectly white and ain't got no speckles, that's nice too. Hey, Tanya S. Say, I feel you. A heifer almost took me back to pre-Jesus Tanya. I still blessed her with words, but not these hands. Yeah, don't let nobody take you back to pre-Jesus times. Before you met him, don't do that. Say now Nene and Peter in show Golden. I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean in the show? Yeah, when they was in his time, those two interacted. It was good because it was genuine, and they both got good personalities, real good personalities. Peter must be using that black soap for that smooth and silky. Black soap is good. Black soap is good. Mm-hmm. You say you disturb yourself and one of the songs come on and every single lyric fly out your mouth. Yeah, it'll mess you up. It will mess you up. Vanessa say, I would love to see Peter and Nene in a show together. They would have good chemistry. I'm telling you. Now that's a show I would watch. That is a show that I would not watch. I would watch. I would definitely watch Peter and Nene in a doggone show. That is entertainment. Make no mistake about it. Definitely. So I'm ready for Potomac. I know Atlanta just started, but I'm already ready for Potomac. As far as the funny papers go, real rap, I don't even want to talk about the fact that Kris Jenner lying, saying she ain't had nothing to do with that tape. Kris, we know you lying. Ain't no point in even getting into that. That's not that interesting. One thing that I do want to put out there, which is not necessarily funny papers news, but those of us who are HBCU grads would love to hear this information. Morris Brown College has regained their accreditation after 20-year fight. Finally. So that's exciting. That is truly exciting. They made the announcement this week. Basically, they lost their accreditation back in 2002. Some of y'all have been following this story. They've been trying to come back ever since. They raised over $550,000 from alumni and supporters back in 2020. They were trying to pay down them debts because they was $30 million in debt. They kept fighting. They kept applying for the accreditation, trying to get everything back. And that was with the Transitional Association of Christian Colleges and Schools, but it has been approved and they finally got their accreditation back. That has definitely impacted the school. It was really tough. So it's good for them. Congratulations to Morris Brown. I have two cousins that are alums of Morris Brown. They were at Morris Brown while I was over at Clark, and we was all hungry together. Okay, and hooking the meals up and trying to stretch them. Okay, so congratulations on that. Like I said, I got no energy for Kris Jenner with her lying self at all. Mm-hmm. So I think that's pretty much it. I don't think we got nothing else that's too interesting because I'm really not interested in the whole Dave Chappelle drama. I'm not. I'm not. I think people gonna get enough of trying to be copycats. I feel like little dude ran up on the stage because he thought it was gonna be something funny to do. Like Will Smith got talked about for slapping the hell out Chris Rock, and I still stand by the fact that I'm cool with the fact that he slapped Chris Rock. I'm cool with him taking his consequences and everything that went along with it. However, dude running up there to tackle that man and try to fight with him, basically, in my opinion, you clout chasing, and you got what you was looking for, and that was perfectly okay with me. I don't have a problem with none of that. So that's good. I think we done covered all the news, all the funny papers. I done kept y'all longer than I meant to keep y'all. Due to $30 million in debt. That's why they lost their accreditation. So I'm cool with the slap too. Yeah, I was definitely cool with it. Definitely cool with it. For real, for real. Yeah, clout chasing. So whatever happened to him, it happened. You ran your stupid behind up there, run up, get done up. That's how it go. That's right. Congratulations to Morris Brown College. I'm so happy for him. Me too. And I am still going to Patreon. So I'm going to give y'all a hot 15, 20 minutes. Get your drink, get a sandwich. And we're going over there because I want to talk about some things. I want to talk about some of the stuff that I really don't want to get into out in the open, because we do have strange people that show up from time to time and that say and do strange things. And I want to talk about some serious stuff with some people that don't mind, if y'all don't mind. Okay? So, anywho, I'm going to go ahead and end this one because I kept y'all longer than I meant to. I really went over my time. And I hope y'all forgive me. But take about 15, 20 minutes, grab a drink or something. Hopefully you all have already done your random acts of kindness for today. I pray that you have. What you say? It was funny how they stomped the slob at him. They did. And looked like they took his arm off and put it back on wrong. And that's what it looked like to me. You gonna see me over there? Good. And I will try to be on the porch tonight with some more gossip. All right. Well, look, I'm finna slide up out of here. Those of you who hit that like button, let me just say first and last, I appreciate you so much. Double check if you hit it to make sure they did not take your like back, because you know how they treat me over here. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If your subscribe is red, that means that you're not subscribed. You might come here every day and think you subscribe, but check it and make sure it's not red. If it's red, you're not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and turn it gray. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell and click all so you'll know every time we go live over here on this porch. If baby brother got time to do it, I'm gonna rock with him. Anytime he need me, I'm gonna be there. Okay, you're gonna see me there. That's right. Y'all go get you a drink and get it done. You're gonna be at the other house. I'll see you at the other house then. All right. Yep, go ahead and hit that like button. All right. Yeah, we be live on Patreon. We're going to be live on Patreon about 15, 20 minutes. So y'all get your sandwiches, get your drinks, and I'm going to see you over there. It is, let me just type it in the chat for those who are looking for us and can't find us over there. I'm not sure why you wouldn't, but you just never know. All right, patreon.com/Shanitra. So we're heading over. We're going to get into some more metaphysical topics in Patreon. We got to get a little deeper. And I look forward to it. I'm actually thirsty. I'm not that hungry, but I think I'm going to swallow a little bit of food. And I'll see y'all on the other side. I love you so much. Be positive. Be productive. Be encouraged. Most importantly, remember to encourage someone else. And this is Thursday. So remember to do your random acts of kindness. It won't take you anything to put a smile on somebody's face. If you're paying for somebody's food in the line at the drive-thru, fabulous. If you want to drop a note on a coworker's desk and just tell them you look beautiful today and God loves you, make sure you do your random acts of kindness. It helps. It'll make you feel better. I promise you that. I'll see you guys in Patreon in about 15 to 20 minutes. The rest of you, I'll probably see you later on tonight. Love you guys. Bye now.